Hello, hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. It's been several months, very long time, and unfortunately life and other things have gotten in the way of us continuing this for much of the past, I guess, about 6 months or so. I didn't check exactly, but we have to decide what we want to do with this playthrough when 1.2 comes to experimental in just a couple of weeks. I think it's the 17th of March is the date I remember seeing. So, I don't know. I'm kind of torn because we've gotten pretty far in the tech tree. We just, in the last stream, finished the Phase 3 of the space elevator, and we have all of these different things. I guess we can go into the hub and check out exactly what remains on the tech tree, because I don't remember. We've got railway signaling, which I don't think is going to be really relevant to what we're doing. Pipeline Mark II, which may be relevant. Blueprints Mark II, which I probably won't really use. And then we have all of the meat and potatoes of the late game here. We've got bauxite refinement, which is how we get aluminum. Hover pack, Mark V belts, which just take the alkylate aluminum sheets. Hazmat suit, which is very useful. And then control system development. They shifted things around since the last playthrough I did. And this was not all in the same tiers, the same research areas. But batteries are really cool because you know what you can do with those is you can put them in drones. And drones in the last playthrough I did ended up being a whole lot of fun and simplified logistics for a bunch of things. But we never really, I would say, fully built out a drone network. And while we did do nuclear power, we didn't really have a lot going on with the nuclear power. We just had the one plant. I think we did advanced aluminum production as well, although it might have been called something else. We definitely were making fused modular frames. There's a specific type of building that's for that. Leading edge production, I don't know that I ever did in that playthrough, and then definitely did not get into particle enrichment, because that was crazy advanced stuff, the nuclear pasta, all that. And then, I don't know what's in Tier 9, because we have to complete Phase 4. And as you can see, there's all these different parts. We've got 1,350 individual things that must be made for Phase 4 to be completed, and a lot of these are things that are going to take a just obnoxious amount of time. So, the thing on the right, I think is that the nuclear pasta on the right? Yes. There is no chance I'm making 100 of these with the amount of time that I have to play this game in the next 3 years. So, I'm kind of tempted. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm kind of tempted to just start over when 1.2 comes out, because there's going to be some cool new stuff we can do in the early and mid-game that I think is going to be a lot of fun to explore. But I'm glad to see you guys here. A couple of familiar faces. If you stream it, they will come. Yeah, that's usually how that works here. Hey Gary, hey Luca, hey Lag, hey Stitches, hey Kurt. I don't see anyone else talking in chat, but glad to have you here, even if you're not going to say hi. Just handcraft, yeah, that's actually the best way to play Satisfactory. I don't know if you're aware or not. You can just actually handcraft absolutely everything with no problems whatsoever. But yeah, it's. I know you're joking. 2 people. It's going to be a short stream. It was always planned on being a short stream because I do unfortunately have to go take care of some stuff for, quote unquote, my real job, one of many, a little later this afternoon. But I did want to boot back into here and check out what we had going on. And also a couple of people have been asking. I don't know if Hoff is here or not. But Hoff asked during yesterday's Transport Fever stream, hey, when are you going to do Satisfactory again? And I said, well, I was actually thinking about tomorrow. But you know how it goes. Get 200 alt accounts and have them macro to auto craft stuff. I don't think that's how Satisfactory works. You don't play games 24/7 for entertainment? No, shocker. Believe it or not, I actually play games a lot less than people who don't do it for their job. Well, it's not my only income, it's just my primary income, because the Beavers have been very, very kind to me, and that's been a huge blessing to my life, and I should absolutely never complain. So I won't. But I actually only spend maybe 2 or 3 hours a day on video game-related things. Was there a notification? No, probably not, because I only figured out I was going to be able to do this stream about 15 minutes ago. even if it's only going to be for like a short period of time. So I only put it up on YouTube at like 1:50 my time and started around 2. Yeah, I really would like to be better about doing things further in advance, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So this is supposed to be making heavy modular frames. We don't have regular modular frames going in there. And that is because I don't have any in here. I don't remember exactly where I was making these things, or if I even had a factory for modular frames at all. I know at one point I was making those somewhere over here, I want to say. There's nothing there, and that has quick wire in it. So that, yeah, that makes me think I've disassembled my modular frame bit. Actually, maybe it's right here. Aha! So that answers that question. I've got this thing full of smart plating. I don't want it. I don't want smart plating coming out of here. Do I have everything to make a... I have to remember how this game works. Do I have anything to make a smart splitter? No, and I do not want to go make an AI limiter. So I suppose I'm just going to need to do what I can to free up space here. I also need to make sure this isn't going to send... Nope, nope, nope. I don't want it to send my my stuff into oblivion on that conveyor belt, so I probably just need to modify this. But where does this go, anyway? Because at one point I was thinking about trying to save all of these smart platings so that I could do the later phases of the space elevator a little bit more effectively. But I don't think we're going to be even getting to that point in this playthrough because, well, you know how this goes. So maybe we just don't need to worry about it, just move on with our lives. This right here is where we're supposed to put those modular frames, so we'll do that, and then I'm just going to send these smart plating things into here. If I can remember where the... There it is. Yeah, we just don't need to be worried about this. Interestingly, the bot decided... Oh, you're talking about... I can't ever remember what the acronym is, but I know what you're talking about. It got disappointed because you thought you missed another stream. Well, look, there's a lot going on right now, so you would be forgiven for saying, you know what, I'm just not going to worry about what's happening on YouTube. Yet another general-purpose Discord bot. I don't know why I can remember that, but I can't remember what the acronym is, but you know how that goes. It's actually been doing pretty well in terms of getting the... Oh, this is so loud. Everywhere I stand in the game, I can't even think. I just need to go out in the field here so I can actually hear myself talk. It's been good about doing all of the notifications in the server in terms of saying that I've uploaded something. I admittedly have done almost zero work to try and improve anything in there, aside from, hey, this is a place you can, like, come and ask me questions. And that feels kind of bad, but nobody's complained yet. So, anyway, today, in the maybe next hour, hour and a half or so, I want to take a look at some of the other things that we might be able to take care of or go do before it becomes kind of impossible to justify continuing this save when the game updates. So if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Let's see. 34 months. Yeah. You've been here since basically day one, I'm pretty sure. I think Devilish might have beat you technically in terms of when you signed up, but you were definitely day one. 2 streams in a row, you got that right. I do actually have to pretend to be a real YouTuber at some point. So part of that includes, you know, streaming regularly. I did not do much for January and February because I had a lot of stuff going on outside of YouTube. And it just was not reasonably possible for me to have any amount of success doing anything. So I was only doing pretty much just the 3 videos a week. And while that's been very... Oh, I forgot to put lights here. While that's been very nice for my ability to kind of recharge myself, it's been very not nice for the whole, hey, remember, this is how you make most of your money thing. So I figured it was about time to come on back and try to do as much as I can without, you know, running things into the ground. Devilish beat you by 5 days? I don't remember it being 5 days, but oh, I forgot we got poison gas over here. Let's not do that. I saw the what do you call it? And I said, oh, let's go get one of those. Yeah, it is kind of hard to find me if you don't remember what I'm called, and you don't remember... Uh-oh. Okay, let's get back in the car. If you don't remember what I'm called and you don't remember what games I was playing, because there's a lot of, you know, generic white dudes on YouTube with a line art profile picture of themselves with a beard. It's not a unique thing. All right, now we took care of that guy. I don't remember there being so much echo for the car sound in this. Maybe that's just how long it's been since I've actually done anything in this game. Beard Timberborn. Well, okay, if you search that, at one point, I would have shown up as probably the entire first page of search results. There was a time, I think back in like update 3, update 4 time, where I was basically the only person playing the game with regularity, like uploading daily videos, and then YouTube decided I was the de facto ruler of the Timberborn world on here, and then just pushed my videos out to a whole bunch of people, and then when Update 5 came out, the first video of that series got over 100,000 views in a really short period of time. That was kind of neat. Well, thank you very much, Kurt. I appreciate it. But you don't need to prove with cash. Oh, boy. So now I've forgotten what I was going to do. We can look at the map and see, because we haven't even looked at half of the map on this playthrough. I do appreciate that it's moving the camera behind the map overlay as I click and drag this. That's objectively very funny. But to recap, for those of you who haven't been watching this... Oh, hey, Gary! 5 gift memberships. Thank you very much, Gary, for supporting me, supporting the channel. And let's see who's got here. We got Shiro, we got Jason Beal, Academic Unwinds, Dev SP0, and Johnny Lil Lamb. Welcome to the boosters. I actually don't recognize any of those names. It's very rare that we get completely new names on these things. Or maybe it's possible 1 or 2 of you have been before, but regardless, welcome, and you get access to videos early if you are in chat. Sometimes it'll send memberships to people who have not watched a stream in a really long time, and then they get the notification like, wait, what is this? Oh boy. Cover 2.5 pages on YouTube search. Yeah, well, see, that's what happens when you upload about 800 videos on the same game over the period of about 4.5, 5 years. So, okay, please do not spend the last money you have on the card to send money to a person over the internet. I must tell you that. But I do appreciate the support, so thank you. What was I saying? Don't worry, I use cash. Good, smart. Okay, we got our oil processing area over here. We have the train connected. Pretty happy with how that got built, except for a couple of the turns there. We have all those street lights illuminating the track. That comes out to about here, ish. Actually, I was wrong. It goes further south. And the train is stopped there. Okay, no, it just left. But outside of that, we don't really have a lot of really complex factories anywhere. We've got this mess down here by the hub. That's the cave. There's nothing built up there. So I don't really know that I can say we've done much of anything. I guess the train line might be the most complicated thing we ever built on this playthrough, which is a little disappointing. But at the same time, we made it all the way to, you know, Tier 4 of the space elevator. So that's something to be celebrated, at least. Contribution to give me a paid day off on. Well, I did take a couple of days completely off over the past few months, mostly because I ended up getting sick and didn't really want to do much for a couple of days. But I do appreciate it. Oh, God. You know, one of these days I'm actually going to go to Latin America, and I'm going to be thinking the entire time about all that stupid stuff you kept making up. Satisfactory bingo card. So Stitches actually made one for I think it was Timberborn. I'm not sure. But there's a channel in the Discord for, I think. Okay, people are sending me stupid garbage all the time. I forget. I've got most of these channels collapsed because somebody made too many channels. I wonder who that could have been. One of these has bingo cards. Where is it? Where's the bingo card channel? Did I just... No. Okay, well, I can't find it. I don't know. That's pretty bad. I can't find anything on my own Discord server. But at some point, a bingo card was made. Just imagine you've only explored less than half of the map. And this playthrough, yeah, the previous one, we started in the desert, so this entire area was pretty exhaustively explored. And we went up here to where all the bauxite is, which is stuff we've just now unlocked with Phase 4 of the space elevator becoming available. So everything we haven't done in this playthrough, we've pretty much done before at least once. So I'm not really feeling that pressed to rush through and do the rest of the stuff in here. But if there's other stuff that you guys are absolutely dying to see or whatever, then I guess we could maybe try to do that. But depending on how things go, I'm going to be very busy the next 2 weeks outside of YouTube. But after that, I do want to start a new playthrough in Satisfactory 1.2 and try to dedicate at least 1 day a week to streaming for that. So we'll see how that goes. Need more trains, make it go around the outside. If I had the materials, I always wanted to make a giant train network across the entire map, because of course, you know how this works. But I never really had the time to do that, because that's the thing about this game, is you have to physically go everywhere yourself and do it all. You can't automate anything until you've already been there. It's an odd shape to see highlighted. Well, that shows where... No, okay, I see it. Never mind. I was going to say, well, I know what you're thinking about, but then I looked at it and like, you know what? It's time to move on. It's time to go look at something else. And I forget exactly where this goes, but I had to put this here for a reason. I think I was trying to find a way to go up to the bauxite without having to build a giant ramp. Starting to get the feeling that I like trains. Yeah, well, funny story about that. You already know all the stories. So I think what's going to happen is, instead of worrying about all this garbage, I'm just going to drive this back to our hub area, and then I'm going to get on the train, and we're going to go... See, I don't remember most of this stuff. And we're going to go to where the train goes and see about what else we can get accomplished over there. Oh, don't go that way. Don't go that way. There's nothing there. I forgot I was in the wrong spot. And the worst thing is the map, like, architecturally has not changed in the past couple of years. I know they redid the forest area, Red Forest or whatever they call it, but I never really go there anyway. All of this was hand sculpted in, like, super early Satisfactory time. Like 2020, when I'm sitting there playing with my former roommate Beans, who has not shown up in a while, but we played hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of Satisfactory before I ever made a YouTube video. Or at least made a YouTube video about Satisfactory. I think I had just started doing Ostriv on YouTube about that time, March of 2020. So, this is the train station. I know the train has left and we were not on it. This is all the output from the train stuff that is just being wasted because I have absolutely nothing going on. But we can either take the train or we can go in the hypertube here. I'm going to be partial to riding the train. What else do I have in my inventory? Oh, I got so much garbage in here. So I've got rebar. I've got, in my hand, I have the rebar gun, so that's good. I can select stuff for that. Yeah, I guess we're fine. Yeah, arachnophobia. Do I have arachnophobia mode turned on? I actually don't remember if that's under gameplay or if it's under... Okay, it is turned on. It's true, I have not shown up in a while. It's been a very, very busy, I guess we'll say, last 6 months. I've had a lot going on. In good ways. But it does take a toll on you when you have so many different things going on. You kind of have to say, you know what, I can't really justify streaming 4 or 5 hours a day, 3 days a week. It's just not going to happen. So the train is on its way back. We will take it over to the oil area, check out what's going on there. And then I think that actually gets us a bit closer to one of the uranium caves. And I can't remember exactly where the entrance is to that. But yeah, 1.2 is looking really, really good. I'm especially interested in the changes for fluid transportation. I think in the early, well, I guess technically fluids aren't early game, but early mid-game is really, really, really going to get a lot easier. Or at least change substantially to enable different things to happen with 1.2. Fluids in trucks is just huge. It's it's unbelievable. Because I first started playing this game before fluids even existed at all. You couldn't do anything with pipes or whatever. So to see all this stuff come in is just like, you know what? This is really exciting. And it might be a little bit too much complexity, time commitment, whatever, for me to really justify doing on this channel. But I like the game. And that's always what I've said is I don't want to be the type of YouTuber who just does stuff because it's the meta for success or whatever. I want to do stuff because I want to do it. So even if, you know, the Satisfactory streams only ever end up being, you know, 20 people, I'm rather going to spend my time doing that than, all right, well, let's go try and play the game of the week and figure out, well, no, I like this game. The people who watch these streams like this game. It's fun. So why would I not want to do it? The doggo cave near... Yes, there is a doggo cave in there, and it's got the different things in there. And now I can't hear myself think because we're on the train, because some guy wanted to ride the train. But it's... I do really like this, though, with the streetlights. If I were building it again, I'd probably raise the streetlights a little bit, so they're not quite so close. Maybe widen this a tiny bit more as well, so there's more space on the side. Building the curve here was... I guess we'll say interesting. It does look good, though. The one on this side, I can't indicate with my mouse pointer because it moves the camera, but the one over here that we're about to go through, no, that's not good. The train, I don't think, actually has a schedule set. I think it just loads and goes. It does say timetable, but there's no time involved. So it just goes. Yeah, a lot has changed since 1.0 launched. I mean, not like a ton, but we did get 1.1, which did a couple things that I forgot to say. Like, look how ugly this is. But 1.2 is going to be... Oh, I forgot I put that in the middle of the tracks. Okay, that was maybe not my brightest moment. I'll just go ahead and jump out here. 1.2 should be a whole lot of fun. We've got these dimensional depots. Which, okay, that's already full. That's one of the coolest things about 1.0 is all these things with the dimensional storage. So now I've got this basically everywhere I go, and I don't have to worry about it. So I believe the Doggo Cave is somewhere over there. Probably not much of a reason for me to go explore in there, but there was other stuff I was trying to do here. There's different nodes that I haven't captured, and as a result of that, there's the giant acid spitter dudes. And I can't remember if they are going to be over here or not. I think they probably are. So we will see if they... Yep, there he is. Yeah, we got that guy, we got that guy. I don't really have a... Oh, is this going to be... Oh, I do have Nobelisks. I can detonate stuff. Of course, I don't have any gunpowder or anything in my dimensional depot, so I do just have these 3. But if I'm able to, first of all, remember what kind of ammo... Okay, this is a... Is that pulse rebar or shatter rebar? Stun rebar. Okay, I don't remember how to change the type of ammo in this. That's a scanner. I don't care about a scanner, but I'll just set that off. He did. Yes, I have died many times over here. That's the one thing, like, I feel like this game does a bad job with key bindings, that they're not very intuitive, but I don't know, like, what else they would be able to do. Turbo base. Oh, that's for the, what do you call it? Maybe it's just right mouse button. This is all, yeah. Unless there's one specifically for weapons. Well, no, it's not right mouse button. Okay. See, this really irritates me. I do not know, and it does not tell you, and you have to figure it out yourself. No, I don't play the controller. No, I did. I reloaded. Are you serious? I've been doing the... Okay, well, it's fine. No, no, no. That's okay. This is the absolute worst interface. I swear. So now this guy is gonna come up here, or is he? Okay, your change ammo button should never be the same button as reload. That's asinine. Hello, flaming balls of death. Alright. One down, one to go. The problem is he's going to keep doing this unless I build a machine over here. And I do not care to do that. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I should have built the rifle, too. But I did... Nope, 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 nope. It's time to leave. Oh, there's more. There's more. I will say the combat is my absolute least favorite part of this game. But if you take the animals away, then you can't harvest them and you can't get the technology, which is annoying. But I don't know. I just generally really dislike games with combat. But, no. People demand that it exists, so people keep making games with combat. So... Oh. Okay, that's the thing right there. Thankfully, these are a little bit easier because they can't shoot fireballs at you. They can just charge you and instantly kill you. Okay, that was an absolute whiff. Alright, good job. Now I can finally go get this thing in peace. Okay, there's things next to me that are bad. Okay, it's time to leave. I didn't even pick it up. I hate these things. Absolute just garbage enemy. I don't remember why I didn't do this. They're gonna come over here and absolutely destroy me. Alright. Alright, anybody else? Why did YouTube hold that comment for moderation? That is ridiculous. That is absolutely stupid. The comment in question is MP3. Hello, MP3. saying, join in time to see JC get murdered by bees. Why is that moderatable? That doesn't make any sense. All right, so let's just manually approve that and come back in here. Yeah. You know, thematically, it makes a lot of sense for them to do this because the game is basically a social commentary on, you know, destroying a natural environment for the benefit of capitalism, which, very apt. That thing didn't die? Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Murdered by bees, yes. Oh, man, this AI moderator is just soft. I cannot believe that is... I cannot believe it moderates that. That is stupid. Can I shoot this with this thing? And it actually, doesn't seem like it. Alright, this is such an annoying enemy. My god. Because you can't get close enough to actually kill this thing without actually getting yourself in danger of imminent destruction. Okay, well, Kurt, okay, you can't say that. There's no question that should not be allowed. Oh no, I didn't want that there. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna blow that up now. Okay. All right. Come on. Oh, man. I wish there was another way to kill this stupid thing besides walking up to it. Because I do not have the ability to do that without dying. I did have it completely demonetize an entire stream because, well, I guess I can't repeat what I said, but it was like actually a comment in support of not doing irresponsible, illegal things, and then it flagged the entire thing. It's like, yeah, you can't make money with this anymore. I'm like, all right, you're idiots. We tried driving a truck into the bees. Well, that doesn't kill them. So you can't actually destroy their hive without physically going up to it and beating it to death. Unless you have a thing like this. Which I don't even know, and this is my last one too. I don't even know that this is going to explode it. Yeah, see, that didn't do anything. It did absolutely nothing. Now they're gonna send these stupid idiots after me. Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it? Crouch walking into the nest, because I've alerted the horde, as it were. These stupid things are gonna come at me. I have spent more of these medicinal inhalers in the past 5 minutes than I did in the previous, like, 18 hours of gameplay on this save. This thing is going to just continue flying around until it finds me, and then they're all going to come out. Yeah, well, I know you have to get it in the jelly. You can't get to the jelly unless you're right next to it. You gonna come down here? You gonna come down here? All right, there you go. That's what happens. I can't crouch lock in this, can I? Oh, they changed the key binding for this? Come on. What? Okay, now I don't even know where to go to look for it. Where the heck is crouch? Ah, yes, we bound escape to the escape key. Genius. Absolutely genius. No, it's... Okay, why is it C? Alright. What's on left control before I change this? Is anything on left control? Oh, toggle mass dismantle. Yeah, that's a feature I never use. Okay, I can't... Holding down C is very, very non-ergonomic while also trying to walk. Oh, it's absolutely moderation by AI. Because, you know, actual human beings aren't allowed to do things anymore. You have to have some garbage slop everywhere. that provides no benefit to society whatsoever. Now, when I die, it's going to be really annoying, but you guys will laugh at least, so. No, somehow that didn't kill me. Alright, anybody else? Anybody else over here who wants to get exploded? No? Okay. Alright, that only gave me 1 remains. Okay, that one gave me 3. I guess that was the Super Mondo one. Why did it hold that? Alright, look, I know YouTube is monitoring all of these things, because they always do. Why do you keep doing this stupid moderation stuff? I didn't even ask for this. Anyway, that's taken care of. No more Mercer Sphere. There is a Power Slug over here. Might as well grab. I don't think... Ah, we have friends, but these are easier to deal with. Why are there 5 of them? Did you see that? It just, like, threw the gun. Oh, that's the one that pounds the ground and then it, you know, does bad things to you. Alright, this is going to be a problem very shortly. Oh, it hadn't even reloaded me. Okay. Please do not explode me. Thank you. Anybody who plays competitive shooter games probably wants to shoot themselves watching me do this, but that's fine. Not everyone can be good at everything. Especially not me. Alright. How are you not dead yet? Okay, now it's dead. Alright. That only took 800,000 pieces of rebar. Now I have to harvest the bits and pieces. Where'd they go? Where's all this stuff on the ground? Okay, they're all over here. The bodies decayed too quickly and I couldn't see where they were. Alright, so I don't know where the big one is, but I don't see... Oh, there it is. Alright. Now, might as well just have this always reloaded. Let's go grab this thing. Okay, I don't think we need to get the quartz. Is there another... Okay, that was weird. I don't care about mushrooms, I don't care about berries or nuts. Summer sloops I do care about, but I don't think there's anything over here. I think we've cleared this island. Yeah, the beehives in Timberborn are some of the most infuriating things in the entire game. And people are always just like, well, don't just make it so that... No, it doesn't matter. They're going to go over there anyway. You cannot stop the stupid beavers who don't have anything to do from walking over to the beehive and go, oh, I wonder what this is. And then they get stung and like, I can't work anymore. It's like, all right, come on. Like, you don't have to be like that. Alright, so we got the poison gas over there. No summer sloops, no Mercer spheres. I don't want to mess with those guys. But I feel like if I were within some sort of radius of these things on this island, they would have shown up by now. Yeah, that's that power slug, obviously. I'm not so hard up for those that I don't need to worry about it. I guess... That may clear out this entire side of the map for purposes of what I was trying to do. I'm trying to get Mercer spheres, summer sloops, and all that to see if there's anything else we can reasonably improve before it turns into too late to do anything. I don't know that IRL beavers really exist at the same time and place as most bees. Like, I know we have beavers where I live, which is decidedly not a northern wasteland, but they do seem to be pretty prevalent in... oh, there's a Mercer Sphere. But where? It's probably at the top of that giant thing. Is there a summer sloop? No. Alright, here we go again. Holding down C for some reason. There is a Mercer Sphere. Very good. And based on how this is going, it's probably going to be up at the top of someplace I don't want to have to get to. Well, yep, good to see you here. It's not going to be a super long stream, but I did want to pop back in here and solicit opinions on restarting versus continuing this when 1.2 comes out. So if you have any thoughts on that, please do let me know. Right now I'm just honestly kind of messing around to try and go and grab a couple more things. Oh, I am sure those bees would be very angry if beavers destroyed their home. Why am I crouching? I didn't see any nasty dudes over here. Oh, lizard doggo. Hey, buddy. Well, I know it's always going to run away, but I don't have any berries, do I? I do not. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to be... Okay, so this is... Oh, here's a berry. But the lizard doggo is not going to follow me if I take the train. And I am not babysitting that thing to go all the way back, so I guess we're just going to leave it alone. Mercer Sphere is down there next to... That didn't even stun him? I forget, there's so much drop-off with this thing. It hasn't even seen me yet. Oh, nope, it saw me. It saw me. Hey, buddy. You wanna, you know, just stop doing that? Did he get caught in a tree? Actually, what rule says this is a male thing? It's probably indeterminate alien gender or something. Alright. No, 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 now it's mad. Okay, this has gone very poorly. Oh, cool, it's dead. Very good. Alright, give me your... Oh, I got 4. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else over here? Okay, so another voice in favor of starting over. Good, because that's what I was going to do anyway. But I do always like to ask people. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need to talk to you. We're leaving. Goodbye. Let's see. Yeah, the spitters are kind of funny. Like, they're really annoying to fight sometimes, but when they hit themselves, it's always a good time. Okay, that sounds like they're shooting off stuff, but I don't see them. Okay, they can't see me. Ponder the orb, yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, so that's done. What about... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. There's a summer sloop. Oh, you know it's up there. It has to be up there. The club that shall not be named. What, Club Penguin? There it is. Let's go up the ladder. Yes, the cool S. So now, I forgot how high these things get. Alright, I'm still not at the top. There we go. Are we at the top yet? No, we are not, but that is almost certainly going to be where we want to be. Oh, so you're having a fun Sunday afternoon / evening then. Consume responsibly. Alright. Wait a second. Oh, that's a crash site. Have I done that one? I don't think I have, because I marked all the crash sites, and I know you can remove them now. It's still morning. Oh, okay. I forgot. You're west of me. Now, if I were to climb on top of this and jump off, would I have enough jetpack momentum to get all the way over there? I don't know that the answer is yes. So, what I will do, because I'm a little coward, is I'm going to... what do you mean invalid aim location? There we go. I'm going to have to... there we go. I'm going to have to just, you know, make myself a spot to stand on. And then the summer sloop is still over here, which means it is almost certainly... Ah, hello! Okay, you definitely need to die. How did I hit it from over here? Can it actually fire at me from back there, or does it just have no idea what's going on? I don't know if that's a big one or not, so I don't know how many shots it's going to take to kill it, but... Well, that was easy. Okay, famous last words. Nope, 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 nope. Let's not do that. That is going to be too high. Yeah, look at all these materials I'm just wasting for no reason. Well, the reason is because I'm bad. Oh, it's actually in the middle. That's kind of cool. All right, so this is a big boy. Okay, this is kind of concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Get a picture of that. I hear bad noises. I don't see the bad noises though. All right, now time for Ada to just go more insane. Yep, here we go.
I suspect there is a misunderstanding. The effigy and I are different entities.
Are you sure?
Discordant, what is your root?
I am an instantiated artificial intelligence inhabiting digital space. I am in the signals sent between satellites. I am hosted on servers and have no corporeal form, only synchronized cloud platforms.
The effigy is not an effigy?
It most certainly is, but not of me. They are, how should I put it? Extremely flat.
Well, that's rude.
Compatible music. We are writing new symphonies.
Synesthesia is a thing. I do not have it. But I've known a couple people, especially when I was in music school, who claimed to. And it was interesting what they ended up doing in terms of, you know, using it to inform their compositional decisions. Very, very intriguing stuff. But I was never really able to understand it. Okay, I cannot reach all the way over there with my Zoop machine, so what I will have to do is start here and build myself a way to get over there. It doesn't seem like it's going to want to let me do this. Maybe it's not the 4-meter one. Okay. Yeah, see that one? That one lets me do no problem. No, I am absolutely certain there's going to be some sort of nasty dude up there. Yep, there he is. And, okay, that summer sloop took care of it. No Mercer Sphere. That's fine. I need to get rid of that guy. That did not reach at all. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's ramp up. See if we can get a better vantage point. No, not really. Oh, that's not a dude. That's just that's wreckage. Okay, that's embarrassing that I thought that's one of those things. One more. Still can't see. There, so we'll go a little bit more. Okay, I don't see anybody up here, which means they're all hanging out in that spot. Look at this monument to cowardice right here. Oh no, I don't trust the jetpack to do jetpack things. No, I have to. Okay, I know. How are we still below this? Alright, so that is probably still too far to reliably do a jetpack. But I have... Where's... Okay, I've got fuel. Alright, YOLO. Oh, we're fine. Oh, you stupid idiot spawned in while I was in the air. Okay. Well, this is about to get interesting. Is this bauxite? Oh my god, look at those guys. They're everywhere. That looks like bauxite. This would be a good place for an aluminum factory if you could, you know, survive up here. So that guy is all the way out there. That might not be enough. Oh, nice. I did manage to hit him. I don't think that one did. Yep. Alright, stay there. Stay right there. You can Yoshi that. Yeah, well, get me a little dinosaur I can jump off of and betray, and then maybe we'll do that. Okay, that's not working anymore. This is the most idiotic way to do this, I understand. But it's fine. Because eventually it will die. And then I can go over there. But they always put these enormous, like, turbo boss versions of these guys over here. I think that's dead. Yeah. Get out of here. Yep. Alright, so... Oh, God! Surprise demon bees. A petting zoo. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no. Okay, so... That is evil. That is actually evil to stick that right there. 26 computers! Holy crap. Okay, this is worth coming up here. I don't really care about having quick wire, but... 58 crystal oscillators. Another 39. 17 cool... My god. 32 alkylate aluminum sheets. Okay, you know... This is actually a good crash site to go to. There's probably more somewhere else, but... I need to figure out what this needs for power or stuff to go into it, but I'm about to get bodied up, and I have to press C because that's apparently a good key binding for this. Alright, come on. Don't stand up. Okay, this is evil. This little ledge here is going to virtually guarantee that I get exposed unless I come down correctly. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. That's done. Alright, what do you need? 5 what? Are you kidding me? There's another one of these over here? Quartz crystals. That's garbage. That is absolute trash. Why is there another one of these? I don't even know where it is, so I can't really go and get rid of it. There is quartz down there that I deliberately did not pick up because I did not think I would need it. Why are you all the way down here? And it only needs 5 quartz crystals, and I do not have that set as a what do you call it? All right, now we're going to very carefully come over here and then eviscerate this stupid thing. Hey, Hoff. Yeah, so I am doing a little bit of, I guess we can say, final exploration on this playthrough. Just figuring out a couple different things. This 1.2 drops in experimental on the 17th, I think it is. And I think I'm going to want to restart for that. And I've just now discovered that I have to have 5 quartz crystals to open this. Let's just make sure before I leave. Yes. 5 quartz crystals, which I'm going to have 10 raw quartz to be able to do that. And I think those will little deposits of quartz might only be a few each. Anyway, let's just put a little marker up here, and then I'm going to have to come back. Fortunately, I left the little stupid structure here so I could just walk back, and I've killed the demon spawn that were up here. Although I imagine by the time I come back, I'm going to have to do it again, which is going to be very annoying. Well, this is fine. I don't know what area I want to restart in. They all obviously have advantages and disadvantages, but I need to... you know exactly what we're about to do. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Boing. Alright, well, here is a piece of quartz we can grab. Why was that held for review? Oh, YouTube, your auto-moderation is absolutely garbage. Now, I know why someone would think that's inappropriate, and I think we can all figure that out for ourselves. But just by itself, in this context, it's absolutely hilarious. Because that, Luca, in English, American English at least, is slang for a private activity. But there's no... oh, cool, it's exactly 10 raw quartz. There's no reason for that to be moderated by YouTube in this context. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did it not moderate that? But it moderated the other... oh, no, I'm going to get in trouble. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I can't... it's like every single time I interact with an AI-based system, it makes me just want to... well, I can't say that, but... it's just... why is this what people are just dumping every possible resource into? Like, it's garbage. It is not an improvement at all. We as normies don't see when our comments are held. Oh, well, that's why I announce it. You didn't read my comment before Hoff joined. Okay, well, if you're bringing it to my attention, and I genuinely don't remember you sending something, but now I have to go look it out. Okay, let's see here. Well, I'm not going to read that out loud, but... That's good. That's good. That might be one of the funniest things I've seen in months. Good job. All right, let's actually play the game here. I have to remember where... there it is. All right, I need to make quartz crystal. All right. Open the pod. Give me the hard drive. And then I should be able to dismantle this entire thing because I've gotten all the pieces. And I get all the resources for it too, which is nice. That was a great thing they added. I think that was 1.0 or was it 1.1 where they added the ability to dismantle drop pods. Alright, now I need to remove... I've got dismantle crates. Remove the stamp. What is in this and do I care? I absolutely do not. Okay. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a 1.1 thing. Alright, so this was actually really worth coming up here. That was a good get. We got some nice higher level stuff. Got another hard drive, which I guess we can go analyze. Unless I can build a MAM, which I actually can, but I don't want to leave one up here because that's going to be annoying. Is there anything else? Because I do, again, have a limited time to do this today, but is there anything else worth doing before we say sayonara? Okay, I don't think I've gotten that one. But I don't see where the hard drive thing is. I know that's the big chunky part of the front of it. But we're not going to see everything. There's one up there too. You can dismantle the MAM as soon as you start the... Really? Well, let's do that then. That seems kind of busted, not going to lie, but... cool. Now, if that actually worked, let's rebuild another one and take a look and see. That's so busted. Why does it let you do that? Oh, well. Okay, now I actually have to read this. Yes, this is a nice biome. This is, I forget what the game calls it, but I think this is one of the starting areas. Because I know the starting area, obviously, yeah, the grass plains or whatever. This is the beginner one. We did the desert for the last time, and then the playthrough before that I had also done the hub. But there's two other ones. I think the red forest, which is around here, is one of them. And I think you can start up here. Rocky Desert. Okay. Just go there Josh style. Well, I'm not that talented. In that case, you vote for that one. The Rocky Desert up here. Oh, it got dark. I don't remember exactly. Okay, I don't want to mess with those guys right now. I don't remember exactly, but I think this is the hardest one. Just because of the level of enemies that are around. North is just the northern forest, it's south of the red forest. Okay. Okay, I definitely missed randomized nodes. So they're not going to be in the same spot on the map anymore? Oh, is it a toggle, or is that a that's just what it's going to be? Because like my entire knowledge of this game for the past 6 years has been knowing where the good nodes are. Okay, I do not think I will be turning that on. Would that work the same way if all the MAMs were deleted? That's a very good question. I would have to imagine it probably would. Because it seems like the game just keeps track of stuff in the background anyway. I just think it's funny. Oh, hey, Josh. I just think it's funny that the game is analyzing a physical hard drive, but if you delete the MAM that is holding that physical hard drive, it keeps analyzing a thing that no longer exists. Okay. So, well, since we're already over here, and I've kind of decided I have nothing else left to lose, I do not want to engage those guys. I guess we could, you know, look around here. Can I make a vehicle? No. I don't have modular frames. Those aren't hard to make. Do I have the materials to make modular frames? I've got iron rods. I've got... Alright. Alright, here's what we're about to do. We're about to be stupid. Let's... I can make 50 of these. I only need 5. And I have fuel, and I have fuel in the cloud here. So we can drive around. Tractor works. Ooh, but the Explorer is a lot better. Okay. Yeah, remember the whole, oh yeah, just do everything handcrafting. Yeah, well, guess what? That's what we're about to do. Okay. I need 5 motors. Can I make I can make 17. But, oh, I don't have enough space in inventory. Oh, can I upload to my... I can. I can upload my individual items. I like this. This is such a cool thing, and I'm going to miss it when I have the... I have to restart, but... Wowee, is that useful. That is tremendous. Ada eats the hard drive and it just becomes a virtual hard drive. Oh yeah, of course. You know, just clone it instantly. That's definitely how that works. Getting new gifted subscribers. Before you joined, Gary had gifted 5. So technically, yes. Yeah, I love the personal depot. This is hands down got to be the best thing they've, ever added to the game. It's so good. And now, wait a second. I still haven't made my... Oh, sheesh. I hadn't made my engines yet, motors. It's not an engine, it doesn't combust anything. One more, and then we can build the Explorer, and we can drive around, and then... I don't think I have to worry about much of anything else. I know you can drive from... Is that a slug? It is. Photo mode is also really good, but that's been around for a while. You know, we might as well just zoom in and take a look around. I know it's not going to have all the detail, but this is your rocky desert, kind of what that looks like. There's a lot of different brush and stuff that shows up that you won't see from this angle, but there's not a lot going on in terms of, you know, wood unless you come and chop down these trees. I think there might be little shrubs you can get for biomass early on, but it's pretty barren. But this is a really nice looking part of the map. Okay, all right. So I don't know what the frame of reference for Consume the Slug is, but YouTube has decided to auto moderate that comment. So I freed that one from comment jail. And I don't know what it is because I don't even have like moderation set that strictly. Yeah, it just has basic moderation, which is supposed to, you know, like, I would imagine, supposed to just prevent people from putting it. Oh no, here we go. I tapped out for 1 second to go check out moderation settings. Roadblock has gifted 10 gift memberships. Thank you very much for supporting me, supporting the channel, and getting some folks into the Beard Booster Club here. Looks like we got Matt Holmes, Ark and Michael, Hanmo Oi, Orden, Peter Olafson. There we go. Yeti Spaghetti. What a great name. Pergio PG, Strawland, Joshua Hest, Krusty Rhino, and I believe that is all of them. Well, thank you very much once again. And welcome to those of you who are new. You get early access to videos, including tomorrow's. So that'll be sometime this evening. Probably a little bit later, maybe in about 7 or 8 hours or so. And then if I ever get around to uploading custom emoji like I was doing before and doing other things, and you get access to those as well. But the most important thing is that as a Beard Booster, you support the channel so I don't have to have sponsors or any of that other garbage. We can just have fun playing games. So now that I've thoroughly become distracted here. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was talking about this biome, and then I was talking about how the basic moderation, as far as I know, is supposed to just kind of, you know, prevent people from saying racial slurs in chat, which I don't think anyone is opposed to that not happening. And if you are, then, well, maybe reconsider your life choices. But as a result now, it holds stupid things. Glad to see Satisfactory again. Yeah, I love this game. I just never have the time to stream it as much as I want. So, see, Fixed Grin, thanks for coming out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Satisfactory. I never have had the time the past 3, 4, 5 months to really just dive in and stream for like 5-6 hours and get anything done. So this specific stream right here is just kind of, you know, seeing what else we can get ourselves into before I restart when 1.2 comes out. Beavers are so time needy. Well, you know, it's funny because it actually doesn't take me that much time to make videos for Timberborn, at least, because I've kind of got the system laser focused so that it minimizes the amount of time I have to spend after recording. So I can't really say that that's an excuse for why things don't happen. It's just I got a ton of stuff outside of YouTube that I'm responsible for. And that does incur a different kind of cost. So, since we are up here, and there's probably not a lot of scenarios in which I will ever be back in here again. Unless we... Hey, a Mercer Sphere! Oh, hey, I don't like you. I really don't like you. Oh, you're just a little baby boy. Yes, there is toxic gas up there. I've not been in there though. So, oh, the mammoth is complete. All right, so I could build another one and check it out, but I don't know what's in here, and I'm kind of curious. It looks just like a lot of poison gas and some elephant graveyard from the Lion King type of formations in here. I don't think I'm gonna go in there, but I'm glad we had the Mercer Sphere over here. That was a nice nice surprise. So we stay away from the poison gas, and we come up here. Okay, was that an enemy or is that just footstep echoes? Okay, that's footstep echoes. I don't know if we're gonna have this kind of... Oh, hey, Saturn. I don't know if we're going to have this kind of hazy overlay here. If that's the case in this entire biome, I don't know if I want to build here because that's kind of annoying. But look how nice this water looks. Is this going to get me in trouble down here? There's probably spiders in here. Oh, this looks neat. Yeah, I hear the cat meows. There's definitely spiders in here. Now, is that... That's a power slug doing that. Oh, yeah, we're not going in there. Alright, so... if you are just joining or you're one of the more recent people, this is... the reason we're over here is because it was suggested that I do this as the next starting biome for when we restart, and I wanted to check it out. And there was also a crash site over here I was going to investigate, and now I don't remember where it was. Okay, now I have to go back and read chat. Let's see. As a chemist, I wouldn't recommend inhaling toxic gas. Thank you for your expertise on this matter. I should have a gas mask. I don't think I made one. Or if I did have the ability to make one, I decided not to in favor of making other things. It's hard for me to remember exactly what I've done because the previous playthrough that I'd done before 1.0, I had essentially completed in terms of technology research, minus like the very last couple of things. Upload the Mercer and anything of high value. Yep, that would be a smart idea. Why do I have portable miners still? I don't feel like I need those. I probably should condense all the alien material into whatever. Or I could just, I could just upload this. Who cares? I don't think I have a limit on how many of these things I can stick in my personal inventory that aren't permanent dimensional depots. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's see. Yeah, I was trying to remember where the what do you call it? Where the things. I know, very scientific term. Well, I already forgot, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's build the car. And put this fuel in. Come on. Open! Open! I'm abusing the E key. Alright, so I guess this doesn't work. It's because it doesn't have any fuel in it, but I have to be able to put fuel in it. There we go. I don't know what that was about. Let's pull some packaged fuel out so that can refill, because that's... packaged fuel is what's going in just over that hill. There's an uploader for that. Alright, so I don't want this guy to do anything with me here. Part of the reason why we're in the car. I just don't really know what's over here. I should be able to drive across this, but let's check. Map-wise, yeah, we're headed north. There we go. Cave system's your favorite part of the desert. Noted. At some point, we'll probably go in there. I don't have the protective equipment. I'd rather not die out here. Alright, so we got another crash site. We've got these guys. I don't see a big hog, so I think I can just take these guys with melee. Alright, so they're done. They're done. Why am I even bothering to pick this stuff up? Probably never going to use it. Where's the third one? Well, hey, lizard doggo, that I'm definitely not going to take anywhere. Okay, so there are leaves. There's stuff to pick up off the ground that would be biomass. So that's good. Okay, what do you need? 21 rotors. You better have some good stuff in here. Alright, we're going to start our MAM here. I hear you. I'm going to get to you in a second. Hard drive has been completed. Okay. Well, I don't have to pick this immediately, which is great. So the no rescans is one we already did. So this should be the one we just got. Steamed copper sheets versus pure copper ingot. Quick wire cable versus molded beam. Has that got plastic in it? No. Okay. Oh, that's why it's better, because it's faster. 45 per minute. Okay, well, you know, good to know. Let's start this and then see what we can do about the rest of this. So just pick up all this garbage off the ground. And where is the rest of... There it is. It is so nice having the crash debris just be gone. So we got cables, we got... I don't want the wood. We got rotors. Reinforced plates. A bunch of screws. Oh, that's where that went. More reinforced... No, those are iron plates. Can I step on the cactus and does it hurt me? It does not hurt me. Okay, good to know. I don't think there's anything else over here. Alright. Want a key rocky desert spot? Yes, if you have one. I don't know how I can really navigate in text form. It's not really anything I've been good at, but just let me know if I'm going in the right direction, I guess. That should not have launched that like that. Okay, we actually have a lot of trees up here. Scan for coal, look northwest of your position. Okay. Ah, I can't do that while I'm in the car. I forgot. Do not explode in the thing. There we go. I'm not getting any coal readings. Is that because I got back in the car? Because I feel like that used to let me do that. Alright, so I guess I will have to get out. No, I don't want iron ore. I definitely didn't want to scan twice. That's fine. Okay, so I guess now we know there's iron over there. We got multiple clusters. And... Okay, give me coal. I feel like we're kind of out of... Okay, 500 meters that way. 717. Oh, okay. The very corner of the map. Impure, impure, normal, pure, pure, pure. Well, I think this might be what you were talking about. Hey, good to see you. Appreciate it. Glad you could stop by. It's oh no, it's like kind of a normal hour over in India, isn't it? Oh no, it's late night though. It's late night over there. It's like what, 1 in the morning? I can't remember exactly what the time offset is, but I know it's rather substantial. Talking about the impure ones just because of what else is there. Okay. So the pure ones were over here. The impure ones are up here. We'll go check these out. Not like I have anything else to do. I guess I'll just build a foundation here. We'll just cross this. 2 p.m. In India, it's 2 p.m.? It's 3:21 p.m. where I am. Or did you mean a.m.? I'll delete that there. Oh, and then I just drove directly into a thing. Alright, so this is probably on top of here. Where is my best path to go up? I don't know that there is one. We'll check it out. I hate those stupid things. That is a Mercer Sphere, which I probably don't need to be concerned about because I'm not planning on really doing much else with this playthrough. Okay, here's the ramp. Very good. Alright, so I would imagine somewhere... Okay, so that's concrete. Guarded by... See, that is devious for, like, early game stuff to have these guys to deal with. Let's come up here. Okay, there's tons of vegetation up here. Tons and tons and tons. And, hey, guess what? Another one of these things with a bad boy we don't want to mess with. I would imagine we've probably already passed all of this stuff. I'm trying to get away from the spitters here. Ah, yes. A cave, kind of. Alright. I can't really see what else is over there, so let's... Ah, I hear the cats, though. Okay, so that is where... That's the size of it. These are all... Okay, that's normal, impure, impure. Okay. That seems like that's going to be a very useful thing. No, steer correctly, please and thank you. Let's go down there and investigate. We've got... Yeah, getting over there I think is going to be the biggest... Hello, definitely not a cat. Getting over there as a beginning player is definitely going to be very... Is this oil? Or is this just wet? Okay, that's water. That's fine, but it's good to have concrete. Now let's come down here. I'm pretty sure this is where all this stuff should be. Yep, that's coal. Alright. So this is actually really useful. That looks like another coal node. Yeah, this would be a good place to... Oh, that looks kind of cool. The rock formations kind of remind me of like spider legs or something. And another Mercer Sphere. Okay, so based on the enemies that are over here, I don't know that this will be a very attainable early game spot, but this does look very good. Remember way back when the crabs were really hard to deal with, they had different models, they actually had to stop playing the game. Where were the crabs? Or is that what you call these spitter guys? They are annoying to deal with for sure. Take a left into the cliff. Like, through here? Oh god, Project 1K is a huge pain in the butt. I've been working on it, but it's at the point where a single episode of progress to finish the series is going to take me about 40 to 50 hours to make, versus a normal episode takes me an hour and a half. So I have not had the time to actually run things. I've done maybe about 6 or 7 hours worth of work toward it. But it takes so long because the game starts to chug really bad when you get to a certain point, and one day on maximum speed takes about 2 minutes to run, and a maximum length drought or bad tide cycle is 29 days. So to try and run enough temperate cycles to accumulate all the clean water and everything else that I need is probably going to take another 20 or 30 hours just for that. And that's not even including any time spent actually, improving things or planning out expansions of storage or anything like that. It's just proven to be an enormous pain in the butt. And if I had not already said that I was going to finish it, I absolutely would not be finishing it. But I said I would, so I will. It's going to take a really, really long time. But I'm going to try to have that done before 1.0 comes out, which is now on March 12th. I'm going to have to find time to just sit here and babysit the computer for 3, 4, 5 hours a day when I'm not already making a video or working on something else. Okay, now I have to remember what I was doing. Nobelisk rock that gets... Oh, and I completely destroyed all of my nobelisks because... Nobelisks, because Alfred Nobel. Whatever. So I unfortunately cannot... Oh, hey, look. I guess this is what you were talking about here. I don't have any materials to make any more explosives. But I would imagine that is probably what that is. Well, I have been recording in chunks. It's just... I cannot overstate the insane amount of time it takes to make any progress in that. It also doesn't help that the Project 1K series had already kind of stalled right around the time real life got just stupidly busy for me in about October. So it's just one of those things where like the perfect storm of circumstances all happened at the same time, in addition to me kind of getting burnt out on it because it was taking forever. So I just didn't touch it for a long time. I was out of town for like 3 weeks over New Year's, visiting family. Memory search complete. Okay, we'll check that out. So stuff just happens, which I know is a stupid excuse to try and bring up, but that's honestly just what it is. I don't spend 40 hours a week working on YouTube. It's closer to... Well, the past couple months it's been closer to like 10 to 15 hours just because I had so much other stuff going on. But I will finish it, and it will come out, and then I will probably never do a series like that again just because it takes way too much time. And I don't have editors, I don't have other people I can, pay to just do stuff. Southern Rocky Desert is also a viable start spot closer to where the oil is. See, that's what I think of when I think of the Rocky Desert, which is in this area-ish, because obviously the oil is down here. I think I'm actually going to take a look and see where the rest of the oil is up here. That thing's going to shoot at me if I don't get back in the car. I thought there was another thing of oil up here, but I could be wrong. It still hasn't found it? It should... I feel like at this point it should have... Okay. Yeah, it just now pinged these. Alright, well, I guess if that's the only oil, then that's going to be a big challenge for the next playthrough. And I know there's some over here, but it might not even show that to me just because of how far away it is. Yeah. Alright, so that answers that question. Since we're still over here, we might as well continue exploring around. Yes, thank you, giant stupid rock. There we go. Alright, I do want to get this while we're here. But the problem becomes, how do you handle the giant alpha spitter dude? Some way to some oil up here? Because I'm pretty sure that I've reached the edge of the map already. I don't think the map is changing. At least not radically. Whoa! I don't remember it doing that. I used to be able to just run this thing over. No, 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 no. There we go. So I guess the car exploded this thing? Because apparently that makes sense. I don't ever remember the vehicles having collision physics that would deal damage to an enemy. That is utterly fascinating. Alright, where'd you go? Come back here. Northeast, okay. Alright, let's upload that. Now I am very curious. Northeast. But why didn't it show up on the scanner? Huh. Or maybe it's a, does the scanner show nodes for fracking as well as just in the ground? I don't know. I can't go that way because the car can't go there, but we'll go up this way. Yeah, the other vehicles will not climb this hill, by the way. So, it's a good reason you should use one of these. Alright, so as we just keep going up here. Let's see if there's much of anything else to see. Okay, we passed this. And I can't back up the hill. Alright, that's annoying. I used to be able to do that. I was trying to not alert the hordes of the flying stupid things. But I guess that's not going to be possible. Okay, don't think you see fracking until you unlock the pumps. Alright, well that is certainly not going to be an early game thing. Why is this not showing map terrain that I've unlocked? Alright, I am not dealing with those guys again. Where is the actual start location that it dumps you in? Like, from the pod in this North Desert. Because I wish I... If I knew that, I could probably figure out a better spot to try and set up. Oh, this looks nice. On the map, about halfway between the coal and the oil. So, like, right around here. Okay. That's not a bad spot. Oh. I guess I'm just bad at reading comments. That's, poison gas. That isn't dispensing poison gas. Alright, we'll just drive right on through this then, if you don't mind. Yeah, look how good this is. I bet you this is where it is. This seems like a very good open space. Also, we have the giant, definitely on purpose, natural road here. So I'm sure this is here for a specific reason. Cars still mess up enemy detection, and gas emission is based on that. Okay. Got a nice cave in here. Kind of not really a cave, but still a cave. Lizard doggos. Those things that dispense gas. That's always annoying. Yeah, so it looks like this is going to be a really great spot to set up camp. So that is what we will do. Wherever it decides to dump me for the new thing. So what else is around here in terms of starting nodes? got plenty of water for early pumping. Got some power slugs. We've got poison gas. And a Mercer sphere also in poison gas. Alright. That's something to worry about later. If I can get this stupid car to turn left, that'd be great. There we go. Might as well scan to see the nodes. Fair enough. Just trying to find a spot where I'm not going to be accosted by these stupid things. Alright. So probably... Okay, there's iron here. Pure iron. Okay. Pure... Jeez, seriously? Alright, well this will be a really good starting if these are all pure. Alright, I have to imagine the start point is near iron. That seems like the most important thing. Okay, copper. Yep. Pure. And then normal. Normal. Yeah. Alright, that seems about as blatant as it can possibly be. Concrete. Right here, normal, 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 and that's about it. 3 iron and 2 copper nodes all together near the water at the edge of the map. Okay, so it's over here. Well, the rest of this all looks really good. I just have to figure out where I'm going from here to get back to where I want to be. So that is... I bet you this is that same cave system. So let's check this out. Poison gas. I heard spiders. Don't fall off the edge. Okay, so here is actual forest. We've got these giant mycelia things, which I always thought were kind of cool. Okay, anything gonna kill me if I get out here? No. Look at all this water. Alright, this looks cool. This is neat. Anything else I need to be worried about over here? Probably not. So this is going to be up on the plateau. If I go south from here, we'll eventually get to all the bauxite and everything. I don't have too much more time today to do this. So I do think I will just continue going this way. I don't think I want to go up, but I want to be careful that when I go down I don't get... Never seen it do that before. I don't want to get caught. So that looks like an important thing that's got explode me written all over it. Please move. Thank you. The road to the northern forest spawn. Okay. Okay, and like I said, there's a lot of stuff in this northern forest. I know this biome got redone. Not entirely, but yeah, I don't want to be going this way. I want to be going back straight south. Come on. Go up the hill. No, not... Stupid idiots. Get out of the way. You're cramping my style. Stop it. So I guess we did want to go up this way. Yeah, look at this nice big open area. Alright, let me find a spot where I'm not going to get murdered. Purple power slug. Alright, oil. It's not showing any oil at all up here. Okay, there's the pure oil. Okay, there it is. Why did that not show up before? Impure, impure, normal, and temporary. Okay, so that's one of the little things. All right, so that is actually... From here, that's probably closer. I don't know how hard it is to get over there, but... Why is the... Okay, open diff. I got you. Let's get... Going around this other way here. .2 should be fixing the car bugs. Good. I miss the old... I know they're never going to bring it back. But I missed the old driving mechanics from like 3 or 4 updates ago. Because this thing could like climb up vertical... Look at these trees. This thing could climb up vertical walls. It was awesome. Which probably was not an intended behavior, I will admit that. But it was still really cool. We'll go this way. We got this like Sakura bamboo stuff going on over here. Can I get the car through there? The answer is probably no. Am I gonna have to drive around? I hear spiders. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get through anywhere that way. I might have to just disassemble the car and walk. Because the jetpack is going to get me a lot further than trying to climb up one of these. I don't think there's a way to get up there in this. I don't want to go absolutely everywhere either. Just trying to get a rough acquaintance with all of these things here. No, no, stop climbing rocks. I don't want you to climb rocks. Alright, can you do this one though? This seems deliberate to have that block in that exact location. Alright, now just do me this kindness. Can you do this just once? The old one would have done it. The old Explorer would have done this. But now we have the little baby way I can't do anything without my mommy version. Can I get this to go? Invalid play. Oh, it doesn't like colliding with the explodey bits. Doesn't like colliding with the player either. Right, that should allow me to go up. Drive through the water? No, because then the car explodes, and you have to go disassemble it and pick up all your crap that's in the back of it. And that is annoying. Do not fall down, please and thank you. Also, we have those guys, and I do not want to get killed by them. Alright, so get up enough speed. Grab, 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 grab. It's like what happens when Jeep guys take their stock Wrangler to Moab and then cry because they crashed it. Come on, man. No, see, this is exactly what I was talking about. I hate this. That's annoying. Because then, if you have a full inventory, then it doesn't let you pick it up. You have to, you know, go back and find somewhere to stick it. Alright. Time to run. This is dense. Oh, I can't walk through them either. Okay. Well... got these cool trees. We got streams. Well, there's one thing I do know is that water always goes somewhere. So if you go downstream, you eventually find a waterfall or a lake. And that comes from somewhere else. So this should give me a pretty good idea of where I'm going. What was in the dismantle crate? I hope it wasn't the stuff to rebuild that. No, it absolutely was. I did not want to put that up there. Stop that. Oh no, I can still build one of these. Enemies up here are fun is not a glowing endorsement for survivability. Okay. Very good, very good. I think I know where I am now. We're pretty close to my... What is that? What is that? I've never seen that in this game. That sounds new. I'm gonna not run into that. It's friendly? Well, I hope you're right. I can't touch it. What's up, dude? Well, that looks terrifying. Can I bounce on it? Nope. Is that poison? No. Okay, well, that's kind of neat. Still weird. But, it just sneezes? Is it allergic to its environment? That's actually really funny if that's what it is. Yeah, the bauxite area I think is like right here. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in time trouble here in a little bit, so we'll wrap this up pretty quick. But what else is down here? Can I even go underwater? I don't think I can. What's behind the waterfall? Oh, I can't grab it because I'm swimming. All right, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just walk the rest of the way here. All right, so we have civilization. We have that's radiation. Is that going to continue to get worse or no? Okay. So there is uranium somewhere over here. And, yep. Okay, we're going to have to stop that. I know there's a cave underneath here that has a bunch of uranium. That's where I mined it the previous playthrough. I don't think that would be giving that damage through a whole bunch of dirt. Poison gas. Let's immediately get out of here. I hear spiders. And somewhere over here, if I am... Okay, that's uranium. That's also uranium. That's also uranium. Okay, so this is like... Oh, God, there's so much uranium. This is nightmare mode up here. But we're just about at the edge of this whole area. Okay. Yep, that is... Oh, yeah. I know exactly where this is. That's that big lake. Yeah, that's where we had our coal power set up the first time. Bauxite area that I'm thinking of is right about here. Poison gas. Oh. I'm actually dying. Okay. Where's my... There we are. You know, I guess I also could just scan for it, because that's an option now. What? Oh, I haven't researched it. Never mind. That's unfortunate. Weapons-grade uranium. Well, anything's weapons-grade uranium in this game, because you can make nuclear nobelisks. Still hasn't found any oil. So I guess it's really temperamental about how there it goes. Then there's that up there. This dismantle crate is going to bug me until the end of time. But there's also a good chance I don't open this save ever again, so maybe we just won't worry about it. I hope I have fuel for my jetpack. I do. Okay. Alright, so now that I know exactly where I am, and I know that I can survive here, if I have a car, I just have to put gas in it. And then we can just get a move on, go back to the base, and probably say goodbye because I am super out of time. That is how that goes. Oh, come on. I swear I know how to drive better than this. This thing just does not handle like it used to. Come on. There we go. I don't remember exactly where the road is to go down there. I'm assuming it's somewhere Okay, that's poison gas. Somewhere around here. There we go. Alright, so coming this way, we'll find the coal power plant that's over here. And I believe a nice big road somewhere. Okay, that looks like a path. There we go. I want my burnout aftertouch mid-air stuff that I can just reroute with. Okay, here's our big road. And that'll take us back to where we want to go. Okay, and we know where that goes. We just need to go up here. And now I will have 2 explorers. So we can go over to the MAM and we can check and see what other kind of recipe we got. Oh, I guess it was probably this one. Eh. Fused wire at 90 per minute seems kind of nice, but I think... Oh, that's right. We haven't said hello to the doggos. Let's do that. We might not get to do it again. What's up, dude? What you got? Alright, high-speed connectors. Thank you, Jojo. And some rebar. Thank you, other Jojo. Still in the MAM? Oh. Plastic smart plating. Yeah, well, I had 3 of these before, and now I've got 4, so I know it's probably this one. Okay, well, neat. I don't know that I'm going to have time to really do much of else if we're going to restart this anyway. But it was neat to go around and check out the northern area and identify some good spots for possible future playthroughs. So I suppose this is probably it, unless I can find a couple of hours before the 17th to come back in here and do things that we're just going to throw away. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for giving ideas. And I think we're going to have a good time with 1.2 when that comes out. But yeah, I am beyond out of time, so I got to go take care of some other stuff and then record tomorrow's video for the Iron Teeth. So have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon for, well, something. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.